Bigley. Joining me on the podcast right now is Kelly Patterson. We're going to talk about Spooktacular 2022, and it sounds like it's early, but it's really not. We're not that far away from it, are we?
No, we're not. Actually, we've been working on it quite a bit already, so it's just one of those things that it doesn't just pop up and we go. You have to start early.
Exactly. How long have you guys been doing Spooktacular?
You mean the actual event?
Yeah, actually, the actual event. It's been how many years now? Yeah.
Well, the event actually started, an AFSCME worker. Her name was Linda Friend.
Mm-hmm.
She started the event, and that was in coordination with the FOP and with the IAFF.
Okay.
That's the police and the fire unions. And it was just a fun little event, and they used to have it up by the fire station up there in Ziegler Electric parking lot. And the event just started getting too big, and so they talked about it. The administration, I think even Roger Moore, when he was mayor, discussed having moved it out to Allmiller Park. So we've had it out there now to Allmiller Park for a few years now.
Okay.
And it just keeps growing, and we keep having more fun. So yeah, it's just a big event.
What happens at Spooktacular?
Well, it is a fun community event.
Mm-hmm.
We usually have, I think we usually plan food for about 1,000, 1,200 people. Mm-hmm. Parking is always a big thing.
Right.
But yeah, we get volunteers. We are always looking for more volunteers for at all kinds of events out there. But when you come out to Spooktacular, we have all kinds of events. We have hay rides that tour around down by the Field of Dreams. We have bounce houses. We have trunk or treat. We have First Presbyterian Church sets up. They have a nice big trunk or treat area. We're looking to maybe have some other groups, maybe have some other ideas. Our committee's been talking about expanding, doing some other fun things. We were talking about maybe even doing something like maybe a chili cook-off.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We've thought about doing something fun, maybe like a zombie walk or something like that. That would be really neat.
Yeah, sure.
But one of our favorite parts about it is that local businesses all get together and they host the shelters, and they decorate the booths or the shelters up. And we have what's called a traveling trophy.
Okay.
And originally, Dean's Trophy House had done this really nice glass pumpkin, and so this traveling trophy gets passed amongst the winner. And now Tim Wagner, Wags Trophy House, he has now taken that on, and he puts the plaque on it. Arctic Cat has been our winner and keeps winning.
Yeah.
I would love to have them come maybe at the next time we talk about this and get a picture of that trophy, maybe to help promote all the other businesses. Last year was really hard to decide. Arctic Cat, their booth is their shelter is awesome. They expand way beyond their shelter. They have so many things for the kids to do. So it's fun. Champion Foods, they really went way out last year too. So it was really hard. We had to pull in. I think we even tried to get Claudia Spiegel. We had her help us to decide. It was just like, oh my goodness. It was just really tough because everybody goes way out. I know People's Bank, they went way out. I think FC and First Federal, they were like big time decorators again last year. So it's really fun just getting all these guys really excited into it. So I saw Victoria Harchu when I was coming in here today. That's one of the things that we wanted to try to see if we could get the Humane Society to come out.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Maybe that they get to put some animals in that little dog park right out there. That would be fun for us this year too.
Yeah.
We have, I'm trying to think if there's any other events. The fire department, one of the things that they do is they have, they get bicycles and they do a raffle for the kids that way. We have food. It's all free. Tons of food. The American Legion, they donate the hot dogs and they cook them for the kiddos. That's always fun. getting to see all the costumes, that's great. We have pumpkins that we give away. The library always helps the kids decorate the pumpkins. Radio station, they were always out there last year. Claudia with her family, they were all dressed up, and they were giving away prizes, and they were giving away some of our pumpkins and stuff like that to the best costumes. That was fun. So.
Very cool.
It is so much fun. It just to stand out there and see all the kids and all the community. I mean, it just warms your heart to see all this stuff.
So are you looking for maybe businesses to sponsor?
Yes, absolutely. Any kind of business that wants to sponsor, they can contact me at the mayor's office. I will be sending out some letters to the businesses that usually donate to us. We do reach out to like the company, like the city has our aggregation for the gas and electric. Those companies, they do sponsor quite a bit for us for these events. They do like the bounces houses and stuff like that. So, we do have some big sponsors that do help with a lot of this. So we'll reach out to those. But yeah, anybody that wants to help, we're going to continue to try and make it bigger. Jeff Wagner's big idea would be if we could do something like a laser light show.
Oh, cool! Yeah. Something like that'd be great.
If we could continue to grow this, that would be something really neat. So
it sounds like it gets bigger every year.
Oh, okay. Absolutely. I mean, we have a lot of really good ideas and things like that. Back to the parking, we always are needing volunteers for the parking.
Sure.
We fill up there at All Miller Park pretty quick. And then we overfill over into Minnell Milling and then over into Bucyrus High School.
Wow, yeah.
And then, of course, we have On To Go. They always are super helpful. They just help us bus. And they're so funny because last year I was standing there and I'm like on the phone with one of the drivers and I'm signaling to my other guy. I'm like, okay, tell them to stop filling here, and I'm like, okay, you can turn around there, and I'm like, stopping traffic here, but it went really smooth. But yeah, it's just so many people, and it's so much fun. I know that we had done a haunted pool house one year.
Oh, okay.
But Betsy Gerhardt from MB Subculture had done that, but I think she didn't have enough volunteers last year to do it, so. But that's okay. I mean, so some years but she did do a costume contest over at the gazebo, so that's okay. I mean, just each year it kind of just fluctuates a little bit, but it's always so much fun.
Wow, sounds like how does somebody get a hold of? Maybe they can get a hold of you if they want to volunteer or they want to sponsor.
Yes, absolutely. Please, they can call me up at the mayor's office, 562-6767 extension 221. That's probably the easiest way. But yeah, that'd be the best way, I think.
What is the date of Spooktacular this year?
It is Saturday, October 15th.
Okay. Like I said, it's not very far away.
It isn't. No, not at all. Not at all.
Well, hey, we look forward to see what happens at Spooktacular this year. I bet it's going to be bigger than last year.
Yes, it will be. I know that we have it all planned out that hopefully we can get some spooky music piped in from the radio station. So
I think we can handle that.
Yeah, I think that'll be a lot of fun. We're going to try to get some speakers hung up out there so that not too spooky because we don't scare those little kiddos. But one other really cool thing that we do is I usually take these like coloring contest pages, not really contests, but I drop them off out to Buckeye, Crawford, Winford, Bucyrus, all the kids, and that's from preschool all the way up to 6th grade, whatever the elementary kids are. And then I pick them back up and we decorate the pavilion out of the park with it. And I'll tell you what, that is the neatest thing ever to see how these kids decorate those. So
I bet, yeah.
But it's not really a contest because I couldn't pick those if my life depended on them because they're just all too good.
You like them all, right?
I do. These kids are so great.
They are. Well, Kelly, thank you so much. Again, Spooktacular 2022 coming up in October.
Yes.
And we're still looking for volunteers and sponsors.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly.